Alright, y'all, so this video is going to be out of Oakland. Now, this is about a crowd that twerks on an ambulance, blocks the ambulance, and eventually people climb on top of the ambulance. Now, this was after the ambulance was responding to a mass shooting. Now, this happened at the Juneteenth in Oakland, California. Now, one thing I just want to put out there beforehand, everybody's celebrating this like it's, like Joe Biden did something great. Trump was actually one who was trying to pass this. Trump actually wanted to pass this law, and it was not a big deal. Joe Biden's in office, it passed it, it's a great deal. Nobody wants to talk about the fact that Trump was trying to pass that law. Alright, so moving on from that. The Oakland Police Department believes Saturday's shooting at Lake Merritt was gang-related. There are multiple shooters. They said that none of these shooters are from Oakland. They estimated around 5,000 people were there at the time, around 6:20 p.m. At one point, there was up to 10,000 people there. Now, that being said, a 22-year-old from San Francisco was killed. 7 other people were wounded. Their ranges in age are from 16 to upper 60s. The man who was killed does not appear to have any ties to any of the gangs. He was not involved in it. He does leave behind a son. Now, again, the fact that these people were blocking the ambulance, okay? Now, if y'all want to watch the video, this video's all over. Again, I don't post videos on here because every time I've done it, YouTube has taken the video down or banned me for weeks at a time. So, if y'all want to look up the video yourself, you can. It's about 1 minute and 15 seconds. So that being said, in the video you can see people, you can see the ambulance is actually there with its lights on. There's a stretcher, ambulance personnel are actually there. You see people twerking on the ambulance, twerking on other people. You see a guy who climbs on top of it. There are other people that get on the hood or twerking on top of it. It's ridiculous, okay? So, obviously the ambulance is there for some type of reason. Alright, and it happens to be a mass shooting. So, if that was your family that was shot and injured and needed medical attention, but you have people twerking on it, how would you feel, okay? This is not a racial issue, right? And everybody's talking about, only conservatives talking about it because it's black people. No, it's not that conservatives are talking about it because it's black people. Alright? And it's not even conservatives. I'm sure there are other people that are not conservative talking about this, alright? This is just a common sense thing, alright? You see an ambulance with its lights on. You see the stretcher, right? You see ambulance personnel. You see a crowd around them. Obviously something's going on. Alright, and in this case, 8 people got shot and 1 person died. What if your family was one of the ones that got shot and they needed the help? But yet, there are disrespectful ass people like y'all that are blocking it. There was, not only were there people twerking on it, there were people that were surrounding the ambulance where they could not move. Now, me personally, I would tend to think that especially if it's a mass shooting where you have, don't know how many people, multiple people shot that you know of at the time, alright? You would think that the ambulance would have the right of way to go through the protesters, right? That's just my thinking. You would think that the ambulance would have the right of way. But you also think that people would not be disrespectful and not block the way for them to go. Now, that being said, there are actually good Samaritans out there that help push through the crowd. It doesn't include what they did. It just said they help push through the crowd, whether it's their vehicle or they all gather and push them out of the way. So, thankful for them, because if it wasn't for them, it could have been 8 people that died. Alright? But thankfully there were people out there that pushed through the crowd. I just don't understand how people think that this is fine. And there were people cheering them on. A crowd really gathered around. I don't understand how people think that that is anything to be happy and cheerful about. Y'all could really be doing something with July's, but you think this is a good idea. I don't get it. With that being said, though, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, thank y'all for watching, and y'all stay safe out there.